Welcome, my name is Agnieszka and I work at the International Office of the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam. VU Fellowship Program is a tuition fee waiver, but it's more than that. Each year we try to organize special events for our students, so this way you will get to know each other even though you will study a different program. The first and the most important one, of course, is your GPA. So in order to qualify, your GPA needs to be at least 80% of the highest possible mark. Second criteria is that you're applying for the first year master's program, so not for bachelor's and also not for the second year master's. Third important criteria is that you do not have Dutch nationality. And the last one is also that the diploma you're seeking admission with has not been obtained in the Netherlands. Okay, so this is our website with all scholarships for international master students. As you can see, we have many scholarship options available, some of them offered by VU Amsterdam itself, but also some other scholarship options. So of course you're free to have a look at it, what's available and what's interesting for you. The VU Fellowship Program is the first one on the list. As I just told you before, here you can find some information about the eligibility criteria. If you scroll down, you will also find more details about the application procedure. So the timelines, what you need to do, how you need to do it. So everything is here with some more details. Also important, of course, the decision and results, so when you can expect to hear from us. Also conditions of the scholarship, information for current scholarship students. Also very important, of course, how you can contact us in case of any questions. One of our VU Fellowship Program students, Rodrigo, has agreed to join us today and to share his story with us. So thank you so much, Rodrigo. Could you maybe introduce yourself, tell us where you're from and what you're studying?
Sure, it's a pleasure. I'm Rodrigo, I'm from Mexico, and I applied for the Master on Leadership and Change Management.
Why did you choose for the VU Amsterdam?
Well, first of all, when I first arrived to the university, it was back in 2017, I found great warmth and humanity in the staff that received me. They really made me feel at home and in a non-transactional university environment, which was really important for me. And then I found out that the level of openness to innovation and disruptive thinking was really valued. And actually, I discovered that to be a real experience. So those were, I think, the main two reasons why I chose to VU Amsterdam.
Can you tell us a little bit about your own experience with the scholarship? How did you experience it, and also maybe about the application process?
Sure. Well, for me it was a challenging experience because of 5 main reasons. It challenged me to clarify who I am as a student and human being, where I want to go, to research what the academic program was all about, also understand better what the committee was expecting from me, and to summarize all that in less than 2 pages. So at the end, what I realized is that this effort gave me a greater sense of clarity of where I was standing at this moment of my life.
Okay, great. And what was the most difficult part or the most time-consuming part?
I think there were 2 things. First, gathering recommendation letters, which is not mandatory, but I asked support from key people I was working with in Mexico, in my hometown, and I attached that in the CV as part of the application. And the second part was really going to the essence of my story, and in only 1 sentence get the answer and then develop in 1 paragraph, and then again 1 sentence. So reaching that level of essence took time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can imagine. And do you have some tips for students who want to apply for a VU Fellowship Program?
I would share 2 tips that were useful for me. The first one is if English is not your mother tongue, as in my case, open up for help and ask a native speaker to double check the fluidity and appropriateness of your text. That's number 1. And number 2, find your polarity. So what I mean by that is, if you're more like an abstract or conceptual thinker, ask somebody who's really down-to-earth, pragmatic, to balance your text. And I would say, if you identify more with a practical profile, search for the artistic touch to bring some fire. Why is that? Because at the end you want a story that has heart, soul, wings, but also a clear body and feet to walk.
That's really beautiful said. Thank you so much, Rodrigo.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for watching today and good luck with your application. And of course, if you have any questions about this scholarship or any other scholarships we offer, don't hesitate to contact us.